welcome to today's City Yoga practice. I'm Luke, and this will be a 15-minute all levels yoga flow. We're going to go ahead and begin on our backs for today's practice. Just go ahead and come slowly all the way down on your back. Bring the soles of the feet together. And just go ahead and place the hands on the inner thighs. And start to ground your shoulders. And start to breathe in through the nose. Exhaling through the nose. And gently pressing the knees open. Maybe closing your eyes. And draw your right hand onto your belly and bring the left hand to the heart. Just continue to soften your shoulders into the mat. Allow them to feel heavy. And start to release through the hips, just resting on the outer edges of your feet. So breathing into the chest, maybe feeling a slight raise in the belly. And as you breathe out, feel the belly flatten. On your next inhale, release your hands alongside the body. We're going to pause here, slowly exhaling out. So you can stay here if this feels okay. And just in your practice, draw the arms overhead as you breathe in. Take your opposite elbows. I'm just going to settle here as you breathe out. Softening our shoulders away from the ears. Framing the ears inside our shoulders, reaching the opposite elbows, still allowing the knees to fall open. So deep breaths going in, long breaths coming out. And just gradually start to release the hands. We're going to extend the hands alongside the body in a T, and ground the feet, shift them slightly wider than the hips, and just gently start to windshield wipe your knees side to side. And as you come back to stillness, you're going to bend the knees, float the feet so the soles of the feet are pushing away from the body. Gaze the lifting the shoulders and the head as you breathe out. Engaging through the core belly. Inhale. Draw the belly in, lifting the crown of the head. And inhale. And exhale, lifting. Arm. On the exhale, bring the arm and leg back together. And switch sides. Inhale, extend your arm. Exhale, draw it in. Side. Inhale, lengthen. Inhaling. Inhale. Exhale, coming back in. And last time. Inhale, reach. And exhale, coming in. Just hands back. Low back. Engage the core belly. And start to windshield wipe the knees side to side here. So if this feels too difficult, feel free to bring the feet back to the mat. And if you want to engage the core, you can pause to the center as you breathe in. Hover the knees to one side as you breathe out. Inhale into the center and exhale into the side. And if it's in your practice, as you move side to side, you might start to extend the legs. Bend the knees to the center, extending to the side if it feels good. Whenever you're ready, come back to stillness. Bring the hands to the sides of the knees and bring the sides of the feet together again. Inhaling, exhaling. The next time you bring the knees in, draw the thighs close together. Draw the belly button into your spine. See if you can wrap around the knee, forehead to the ball. And just slow side to side. And eventually allow yourselves to fall to one side, coming into a fetal position. And using your hands, slowly walk up into a comfortable seat. So sit up tall. Allow your feet to shift wider than your hips. So the soles of the foot don't necessarily be grounded, but the knees are wider than the hips. And then bring the hands out and back for support. Sit tall and start to windshield wipe the knees side to side again. But go all the way to one side, letting that outer knee come in. Inhale to neutral, exhale, flowing to the other side. Inhale to the center, exhaling over. You can start to take this a little bit deeper. So as you fold to one side, maybe you want to add a reach. Inhale back to the center, reaching to the side. So start to deepen your breath. Inhale, you can add that little pause in the center. Exhale, extend your breath. Inhale, pausing in the center, lifting the heart. Exhale, extending the breath. Inhaling, deepen the reach on the exhale if you're extending. Inhale back to the center, and reach to the side. And slowly come back to a neutral position. Bring the soles of the feet back together again. Allow the knees to fall open. This time bring your hands behind you. You can stay on your fingertips, you can press your palms down. But try to sit up tall. Retract the shoulder blades towards each other, down into your back pockets. And then start to get active in the feet. Maybe pressing the soles of the feet together. And actively start to release, pressing the knees down towards the mat. So shoulders away from the ears. Dial the elbows in. Think about expanding the chest. And keep the belly engaged. And keep the hips engaged by gently pushing down towards the mat with our knees. So each inhale lengthens the spine. And each exhale deepens your pose. And slowly come undone. Just transitioning towards the front of your mat. We're going to move onto all fours. So widen the hands, widen the fingers, bring the shoulders above the wrists, and bring the knees in line with your hips. And just gently soften your shoulders back and spin your elbows in. I'm going to pause here. Slightly engaging the belly. As you inhale, lower the belly, press the chest forward. Exhale, try to round back and tuck the tail under. So deep breath going in, we're going to pause. Extended breath coming out. And again, breathing in, claw the mat with your fingers. Breathing out, pushing away from the floor. again, inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, rounding the back. Keep the toes tucked, come back to neutral. Just walk your hands back towards your knees. So allow your hips to rest onto your heels. And peel the shoulders down into your back body. And as you inhale, we're going to reach up, draw the palms together. Coming off of the heels, exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Just twice more. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale into heart center. One more time, take a big breath in, draw the hands together. A big breath out, moving the hands to the heart. So option to keep the toes tucked, so you can go ahead and untuck the toes. We're going to move our hands to the low back. Try to peel the shoulder blades and elbows inward. Draw in the belly, lift up the heart. Gently pushing your hips forward. Maybe gazing up. Maybe making fists with your hands and pressing the knuckles into your low back for a quick massage. And soften the knees, tuck the chin, and slowly come undone. And extend the hands back under the shoulders. Extend the right leg back, curl the toes, soften the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, reach the left hand out in front of you, push the right heel back. Exhale, come undone. I'm going to switch sides. Right arm, left leg, curl the toes in, draw the shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come undone. Just going at your own pace. Inhale to reach out. Exhale to come back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. So flexing the feet, spreading the toes, and spreading the fingers. So inhale and start to add a little pause to square the hips, align the body, lengthen the breath going out, extending the break. And eventually we're going to bring ourselves back into a neutral position. Draw the big toes together, widen the knees, engage the belly, and sink back into your child's pose, moving the hips towards your heels, drawing the belly towards the thighs, and bringing our fingertips together in a prayer position. Move the thumbs to the base of the neck, inch the elbows forward, and soften the shoulders back. Release the hands out in front of you. And just inch your hands out so your arms, your fingers extending straight out from your shoulders. Start to inch both hands forward so that your wrists are actually off the mat, your elbows are off the mat, your arms are nice and long. Draw the shoulders back. And as you gaze forward, shift forward just halfway as you breathe in, drawing the hips off the heels, sink back as you breathe out. A little bit further forward this time. Inhale, glide forward. Exhale, sink back. This time bringing the shoulders all the way over the wrists. Inhale, pause here. Soften the elbows in. Engage the belly. Exhale, sink back. Same thing again. This time let the feet come off of the mat. Inhale, shoulders over the wrists. Bring the feet towards the back of the head. Exhale, sinking back. You're going to draw the knees in. So allow the feet to separate. Make sure your knees and the feet are parallel. You're going to keep the feet grounded as we shift forward. Take an inhale, soften the shoulders, drawing the elbows. On the exhale, the hips move towards your wrists and your shoulders move towards your back pockets. Tuck the toes, round back into your child's pose. Bring the shoulders back over the wrists. You're going to keep the toes tucked. Then we're going to press back into your down dog. So bringing the hips up towards the ceiling. And feet are just about hip distance apart. Arms extended out from your shoulders. Try to spread your fingers. Try to lengthen your arms. Start to pedal the feet. Soften the right knee, extend the left heel down. Take a nice big breath in. On the exhale, switch and change. Right heel presses down, left knee bends. Lengthen the arms, pressing the chest towards the straight right leg. Continue to pedal the feet out. Keep the weight in the finger pads and out of your wrists. Find stillness again. Bring the knees all the way down. And send your hips all the way back. So your arms can stay extended. If it feels good and you want to give the shoulders a break, just draw the arms back. Palms towards the ceiling, softening your shoulders and armpits over your knees. And drawing the elbows forward. Keep your elbows grounded. You can raise the forearms, raise the fists, and slowly roll the wrists in one direction. And then roll your wrists in the opposite direction. And then one hand at a time. You can lengthen the hands, cupcaking your fingers out in front of you. Pressing down into your finger pads and stretching through the wrists. Start to pull your belly in and soften your shoulders back. Turn the armpits in towards each other. And then slowly rolling forward as you inhale, plant the hands under the shoulders and tuck the toes. On the exhale, press back into your down dog. Lengthen the arms, draw the right leg to the ceiling, flex the foot. Start to fan the toes open and then bend the knee. Bring your shoulders in line with each other. Roll the ankle in one direction. Rolling in the opposite direction. Inhale, lengthen the right leg. On the exhale, draw the knee in towards the nose and set it down. Kickstand your right leg out and open out towards the left. You want that left leg to be lined up with the right knee. You're going to keep the right hand grounded. Option to use a block if you want to. Ground through the fist or through the fingers or through the palm, reaching your left hand towards the ceiling. And let that left shoulder dial back. And keep it where it is or draw it over your ear with that left arm. If it feels okay, keep your left heel grounded. Fan just the toes up and flex the foot back. Pressing our hips forward and drawing the top arm back. And slowly come undone. We're going to release back to the mat. Plant the hands back under the shoulders. Tuck the toes and dial your elbows in, lifting your heart. Press into your finger pads, round the back, raise the knees. Find yourselves back in down dog. As you inhale, let the heels come up. Exhale, pressing down. Once more, inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, lower. Send to the right foot, take the left leg up towards the ceiling. Flex the foot, fan the toes open. Start to bend the knee. We're going to square the shoulders. Slowly roll the ankle. And then roll in the other direction. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee towards the nose. Draw your left knee down. Kickstand it out. You open out towards the other side. So bring your right foot in line with the left knee. Left hand stays down. Right arm reaches up. And maybe draws back a little bit more. I'm going to anchor through the right heel. Maybe raise the ball of the foot. Fan the toes open. And press the hips forward. And slowly come undone. Transition back to tabletop. Let's pause for a moment to spread the fingers. Keep the hands slightly forward to the shoulders this time. Spread the fingers wide. Claw the mat with the fingers. Allow the palms to stay grounded. Engage the belly and sink back. As you shift back into tabletop, maybe your hands are slightly forward to the shoulders. Draw your right foot back, push back into your right heel. And as you inch forward, lead with the chest, pick up the right leg, flex the foot. And then draw the shoulders back and bring the elbows in. Really push back through that right heel as you inhale, pausing at the top. On the exhale, see if you can lower the chin and lower the chest. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, drive that right knee in towards the nose. As you inhale, extend the right leg back. Elbows in. Exhale, lower the heart. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, extend the leg. Lower down. Press back up, maybe this time coming all the way up to your fingertips, then drive the knee in towards the nose. And bring that right foot forward. Make sure your right foot is grounded. And then raise the arms overhead, spreading the fingers, softening the shoulders. You're going to inhale here. Extend your exhale as you fold and shift back. Glide forward as you inhale, taking the arms overhead and peeling the shoulders into your back pockets. Exhale, fold, round back. And one more time. Inhale, reach up, maybe goalpost the hands, pausing at the top. On the exhale, we're going to forward fold. I'm going to pause here. Maybe curl the toes in. And gradually come undone, transitioning back into tabletop. Right knee joins the left. Take a quick break in child's pose, sending your hips back, softening the elbows down, and resting the forehead. Now the hands to travel to the right. Use your next inhale to release through the center, walking over to the left. On the exhale, settling into that side bend, side stretch. Inhale the hands out in front of you. On the exhale, transition back into tabletop. So hands are slightly forward of your shoulders. Spread the fingers, allow the thumbs to face each other. Dial your elbows in, soften the shoulders back, pressing the chest forward. Stepping your left leg behind you, push back into that left heel. As you shift forward, float the left leg. Inhale, shine the chest forward. Exhale, lower the heart down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, drive the knee in towards the nose. Inhale, extend the leg, pressing through the heel. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, drive the knee towards the nose. Inhale, press the leg back. Try to dial the elbows in as you lower down. Your next inhale, come up taller by moving to your fingertips. Exhale, drive the knee in. And then step that left foot forward. Just finding your lunge. Anchor the left foot. Sweep the arms overhead, softening the shoulders down towards your back body. Inhaling here. Extended exhale as you fold forward and round back, framing the front left foot. And glide forward as you inhale, taking your arms overhead and peeling the shoulders down your back. Exhale, folding forward, rounding back. One more time, take a nice deep inhale, that pause at the top. Exhale, fold, round back, lengthening through the front leg. And point the toes if you need to stretch the top of the foot. Curl the toes if you want a deeper stretch in the back of the leg. Transition back into your lunge. Plant the hands on either side of that left foot. Slide your left knee back to join the right. And start to widen the knees. Bring the toes back together again. Anchor the left hand. Reach up as you inhale, pausing at the top. Draw the right arm back. Send your hips back as you exhale. Inhale, glide forward and spiral the right arm back up to the ceiling. Exhale, reach back. And this time, pausing at the top as you inhale. And then reaching through to the left side as you exhale. Bring that right shoulder to the mat and the right ear to the mat. Options to reach your left hand further out, maybe further over towards the right side, deepening and stretching your right shoulder. Another option is to take that left hand and wrap it behind the back. And release the left hand. Inhale the right hand back up towards the ceiling. On the exhale, come undone. We're just going to switch sides. Plant the right hand under the shoulder. Inhale the left arm up towards the ceiling. And then reach back as you exhale towards that heel. Inhale, opening back up. Exhale, reaching back. On your next inhale, see if you can spiral the chest up even more. And then reach through as you exhale, coming onto your left shoulder, your left ear. With the right hand extended forward or wrapped behind the back. And option 2 to keep that right hand next to the crown of the head, with the elbow pointing up towards the ceiling if that feels better for you. Let's go ahead and draw that right hand back down. Inhale the left arm back up. And come undone. We find ourselves back on the hands and knees. We're going to walk the knees in, engage the belly. This time extend the right leg back one more time. Drop your gaze, reach the left hand forward. Options to stay here. If it's in your practice, bend the right knee. Reach back for the right foot. Just bow the chest open. Allow that right foot to press back against your hand. Clawing the mat with the fingers. Engagement in the belly. We're going to inhale to come undone. Exhale to release back to a neutral position. And switching sides, draw your left leg behind you, curl the toes, square the hips. As you gaze down, extend the right hand. Options to bend that left knee, find the foot, spiral the chest open. And inhale, reach. Exhale, come undone. I'm just going to send the hips back one more time, cupcake the fingers, stretch out the wrists. So you can take a slow, gentle pulse. See if you can sink the chest and pull the shoulders back a little bit as you inhale, and then start to round up away from the mat as you exhale. So inhale, lower the belly, bring the shoulder blades closer. Exhale, round. Inhale, lower, press the chest forward. Exhale, round, lifting the tail away from the heels. Sink low on your next inhale. On your next exhale, you're going to round all the way back up. Transition onto your hands and knees. And feet are separate, knees are parallel. You may need to shift a little bit further back on the mat. But we're going to walk the hands further forward. So they're way out in front of the shoulders. Keep spreading the fingers. Engage in the belly. Soften your shoulders back and your elbows in. And then sink the chest back towards your thighs, keeping your arms nice and long. Shoulders away from the ears. Maybe the forehead comes down, or you can keep it lifted off of your mat. So claw the mat with the fingers as you begin to gaze forward. And bring the shoulders towards the wrists on the inhale. Tuck the toes. Find down dog as you exhale. Maybe the feet need to come in, maybe the hands need to move back. But just adjust yourselves for your version of down dog. I'm going to raise the heels, lower the heels. You're going to keep the heels raised on our next inhale. Put a little bit of softness in the knees, engage the belly, and try to squeeze the chest through towards the thighs. Lower the heels down, pressing the thighs back, and start to slowly walk your hands back towards the feet. Once you get to the back of the mat, just take a gentle forward fold. Soften the knees, relax the shoulders, let your head hang. Make fists. Just rock your weight back into the heels, shifting back and forth. Keep the belly engaged. Find stillness again. Squeeze the fists a little bit tighter. As you inhale, slow. Exhale, roll. Spread the fingers. Extend the fingertips down. Engage the belly. Soften the knees. Draw the chest forward as you breathe in. Folding as you breathe out. And inhale, lower the hips. Lift the heart even higher. And exhale, fold. You're going to pause here. Heel toe the feet close together so your toes are touching. Start to engage the belly. Start to squeeze the thighs together and then start to lower the hips. Bringing the weight into your heels. Peeling the shoulders from your ears. And gaze down towards your toes. Draw your arms out in front of you. Plug the shoulders back into their sockets. Gently pressing the hips back as your arms extend. We're going to inhale. On the exhale, fold. Separate the feet, softening the knees. And just gently shake your head yes. And shake the head no. Inhale the hands to your lower back, flatten the back. And on the exhale, folding back down. So we're going to bring ourselves all the way up on the next breath going in. So inhale the hands to the lower back, lifting up and pressing the hips forward, peeling our shoulders down. Exhale, release, come back into neutral position. Roll your shoulders down and back. Draw the arms out. Engage the belly. And ground through the toes. Allow your thighs to turn inward. Reaching up as you breathe in, draw the hands together. And breathing out to bring our hands to heart center. And again, inhale, reach back up, bring the palms together. Exhale, take your hands back to heart center. Allow your feet to shift closer together. Keep the hands at the heart. Draw the shoulders back. Tuck the tailbone and scoot the belly in. So tuck the tailbone under, draw the belly button in. Take a nice big inhale, your biggest inhale yet, and hold the breath. Keep drawing the belly in, anchoring through the feet. Take a nice slow twist to the right side as you exhale. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, twist it to the left. Draw the arms overhead on your next inhale. Plug the shoulders down. Fold all the way down as you exhale. Hands to the shins, come up halfway. Fold back down. Soften the knees. Take your arms all the way up as you inhale. Still keeping the feet together. We're going to pause and keep the arms extended. Soften the shoulders. Engage the belly. And soften the knees as you sink down into your imaginary chair. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. If this doesn't feel good, your hands can reach out in front of you or move to heart center. Wherever you are, try to slide the shoulders down into your back body. Draw your belly in. Tuck your tailbone. Squeeze the thighs. Put the weight back into the heels. Extend your exhale. Stay empty. Draw a nice big breath in. Lengthen your spine. Fold forward as you breathe out. Releasing the hands. You're going to separate the feet. And hands to the shins. Inhale to the flat back. Exhale, fold. And drag your fingers out in front of you. Gaze forward as you inhale. Pull your shoulders back. Exhale, fold back in. Reach your hands behind you. Press the chest forward. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up as you inhale, taking your arms overhead. Exhale, your hands back to heart center. On your next inhale, take a hold of your left wrist. Really anchor the left heel. Fold over to the right. Inhale to the center, engage the belly. Anchor the right heel. Fold over to the left. And then come back to neutral. Take opposite elbows. Lift the heart. Ground the feet. Turn the thighs or engage the thighs inward. Soften the shoulders down. And tuck your tailbone. Keep the shoulders relaxed as you breathe in. Maybe press the hips forward. Maybe look up. Soften the knees and fold as you breathe out, bowing the crown of the head towards the mat. We're going to reverse that by inhaling back up and sliding the shoulders down. Soften the knees, exhale, folding forward. One more time, thighs turn in, we're going to lift, press the hips forward, peel the shoulders down, and then fold. So release any tension in the neck, let your head hang, and gently sway your upper body side to side like a rag doll. And gradually come undone. Release the hands. Let's bring the feet to a neutral position. And with the hands to the waist, engage the glutes. As you inhale, we're going to lift up to standing, draw the arms overhead, slide the shoulders down into your back body. On the exhale, we're going to bring our hands back to heart center. And move your hands to the waist. And step forward with that right foot. Raise the toes, spread the toes, ground the foot. Soften the knee, raise your back heel, peel your shoulders back, extend the hands. And just pausing here, get lighter in your back foot, heavier in the front leg. Draw your shoulders back, keep softness into that right knee, and start to slide your left leg back. So options to stay here. You can draw the leg a little bit higher, but not too much. Maybe dial the left toes down, square the hips. If you want to play with your balance, you can tap over to the right, come back to the center. 2 more breaths or so, holding or tapping. Bring your feet together, draw the hands to the heart. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, move the hands to the heart. Left foot steps forward. And rock back, let the toes lift, spread them wide, and then draw them back down. Softening that front knee, raising the back heel, jet planing our hands. Try to shine the chest forward as you peel the shoulders back. Let that right leg float back. Curl the toes, flexing the foot, lift the heart. So you're going to ground through your left big toe. If it's a new practice, tap over to the left with the right foot. Come back to the center. Tap into the